because today is one of them days, baby. Y'all see what's in the corner. It's a DraftKings Sportsbook day. That means today's show is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, only the top-rated sports booking app in all of North America. And I know y'all been watching the hardwood out there, little basketball playoffs going on right now. Ton of action, ton of games, and ton of games coming up as well, right? We know we do a ton of football talk, but it's hoop season right now. It's playoff season right now. So when you talking, same game parlays, live in game bets, adjusting the odds and everything like that, hey, or adjusting the spreads, man, hey, this is definitely what you want to rock with. But more importantly, for my new people out there, shout out to the new customers. They say the only thing better than old is new. All right. So with my new customers out there, when you make that first bet of $5, if you use the promo code Moats, you will receive $200 in bonus bets. So that way you can stay in the game and stay all the way active and live during the playoff time frame. But also though, man, shoot, you can't get lost in that sauce, baby. It happens to the best of us. But hey, if you do happen to develop a gambling problem, if you live in New York, you see, it's a number that you could text. But for everybody else, the digits to dial are 1-800-GAMBLER. I said a 1-800-GAMBLER. Yeah, that third round about to get real. So you might as well hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe either while we tapping in on this here third round. All right. So in 1969, we just had this dude on the show, man. Still his Hall of Honor, along with multi-time Super Bowl champ as well. I'm talking about John Cole, man. We know what he was on in the third round. Then in 1970, they changed the rule because of this, man. You can't bump a guy after 5 yards. Get your hands off of. I'm talking about Mel Blount, Mr. Hall of Famer, Mr. All-World. Y'all know what he is. 1990, Neil O'Donnell. All right, shout out to Neil, man. Y'all know what he did, man. Ton of production, man. Led the team to a Super Bowl appearance. We know it was the best. But out of the third round, we got to acknowledge that. 1994, y'all know the guy Jason Gilden, right? I know y'all have heard of Jason Gilden, an absolute dog. Shout out to JG on that one, man. Then from there, man, in 1998, Hines Ward. Come on, man. Y'all know you got to talk Hines, man. Hines, they still got him waiting to get into this hall, but y'all know his body of work. Y'all know, more importantly, his postseason body of work as well, man. And he got some of them nice hardwares with them Lombardis and some of that MVP stuff with him. Or excuse me, not MVP stuff, but some of his big boy production with him as well, man. No, I did say that right. Excuse me on that one, man. I'm tripping. I'm talking about he ain't got none of that over him. Man, y'all better stop playing with me, man. Y'all know it's Hines Ward, man. But to me, man, I'm just like, yo, I'm liking the list. So let me keep going, man. So after Hines in 1998, we got to go in 1999 where we bring in Joey Porter Sr. I got to call him Senior now, right? Because we obviously know that we got JPJ, little Joey out there doing his day, but big Senior Peasy out here now, man. And big fan of everything that this man has been doing in the league, man. So, we got to talk a little JP. You know what I mean? Not JPJ, but big JP, all right? Shout out to JPeasy. Shout out to Peasy, man. That was 1999. Then in 2009, we had a little bit of a gap. All right, but 2009, Mike Wallace. Can we talk Mike Wallace? And then in 2010, Emmanuel Sanders, man, forming up that nice trio of Young Money. We're going to get to the other guy in a little couple more, rounds, but y'all know who was in Young Money with them folk, man. But Mike Wallace, like I said, in 2009, Emmanuel Sanders in 10. Obviously, Emmanuel Sanders, man, Super Bowl champ, highly productive guy, both of those dudes. 2016, man, got to talk Javon Hargrave. X-Concept, I was getting a Hargrave, baby. Don't you trip, baby. Don't you trip. X-Concept, hey, bro, what about Hargrave? I got to talk Wob. That's my guy. That's my guy, man. I'm talking small school, man. Come up here, man, do big things. He's still doing his thing in the league, too, man. Just need to stay healthy, right? But my man that had a chance, man, had multiple Super Bowls, man, and hopefully he going to get one sooner than later. All right, but got to talk Wob in 2016. And then, of course, in 2017, my guy, I got a chance, the honor to announce him, his draft pick. But I'm talking James Conner. Man, what this dude has been doing, man, since coming into the league. We obviously know what he did in Pittsburgh following L. Bell. And what he's still doing now in Arizona, man, making a nice case for himself, man. And look, I I just like what I'm seeing with these dudes, man. I'm liking this third round, man. Hey, y'all funny. I was looking at the Neil O'Donnell, man. Let's go, you dumb, man. Call my guy double agent. I get it. All right. I get it. Dale had one of his worst moments, on the biggest stage. It's hard to play like that in the Super Bowl with everybody watching, all the hopes and dreams, and then you make Larry Brown a household name, but for the wrong reasons. All right. So I get it. I definitely get it. But I just had to include him because when you're in the third round and you do have the all-time numbers that he does have, man, it does warrant the conversation. All right. The consideration as well. But to me, man, I was stuck, man. I had a little bit of a three-headed race with this, man. As much as I love James Conner, I feel like his time here was a little bit too short. The same with Hargrave. And honestly, my receivers, Mike Wallace and Emmanuel Sanders as well. The guys for me, though, Skeeter Joe, stop playing. Talk about Mason saving Christmas. He had a first-round grade, too. Don't forget that, all right? He could be honorable mention. I throw him in the honorable mention category. But to me, man, I was torn between Mel Blount, obviously, Hines Ward, Peasy, Joey Porter, and Jason Gildon as well. All right. I love my linebackers. I love my defense. Kobe is heavily in that convo too. But to me, I just thought that with the guys like Mel Blount, Peasy, Hines Ward, I thought they elevated a little bit more. Obviously, getting some of the individual accolades and stuff that come with that. And Jason Gildon, man, for a long time, that was the all-time Steelers sack leader, right? So when you talk about sitting atop that list with some of the names, he is a part of that thing right there, man. So to me, I'm going Mel Blount because, like I said, man, when you make the league change a rule and not just change it on a temporary vibe, this has been changed forever, it feels like. Since I've known football, this rule has been intact. And this rule starts because of Mel Blount. And we've seen just the impact that pass interference or illegal contact downfield still has in the game today at all the different levels, man. Mel Blount is one of those guys. When you talk about not just, the individual accolades, right? Hall of Famer, Player of the Year, and all these other accolades, but he also has the team hardware to go with it, being a multiple-time Super Bowl champion. And the dude still looks like he could play, man. I'm telling you, I walk by him, I see him, I'm like, bro, why are you so big and still in great shape? And you're old enough to be like my granddad. Like, bro, it's crazy. But like, he's that type of guy, though. You know what I mean? When you're talking about Mel Blount, man. So big fan of him, man. And that's why I have to put him as my guy. But let me see what y'all got in the comment section, man. Who is your Steelers all-time third-round draft pick, man? Like I said, John Kobe, Mel Blount, Neil O'Donnell, Jason Gildon, Hines Ward, Joey Porter Sr., Mike Wallace, Emmanuel Sanders, Javon Hargrave, and then, of course, James Conner. All righty. Steelers Love says, man, Hines Ward, that's the Super Bowl MVP. And the crackback block rule was for certainly because of Hines. You're absolutely right about that. Yeah, man, I tell you, man, I've told the story before, but first time I played against the Steelers, man, 2010, Hines Ward is out there. And I remember the whole first half, petrified for my life because I didn't want to get my jaw broke because he had just broke my man over in Cincinnati's jaw. Was it Keith Rivers, the linebacker? And that's all I kept thinking. I'm like, bro, please don't hit me like that. And I remember seeing him at halftime. This is a true story. We're going into the tunnel at halftime, and in Buffalo, everybody goes into the same like tunnel to get to the locker rooms. And I'm walking next to Hines up the field, and I remember being so excited because I'm like, it was Hines Ward. He had the big boy smile like always. And I'm like, hey, yo, man, big fan, please don't hit me, bro, like that. I know how you do. Don't hit me like that. He just smiled. He was like, you good, man? And just kept jogging off, man. And I remember the whole game just thinking of that. So trust me, I am very much aware of that rule, man. It's very rare where guys make me feel on edge when I'm on that field. He was one of them ones, though, man. I was just like, bro, where is he at? Before every play, you're like, where is he at? Because he's going to hit you outside there, and yeah, he hitting you up high. It's rough. So for a fact, man, big Hines Ward fan. All right, Mike Hood says, love Joey Porter in all respect, but Hines for sure. All right, Skeeter Jones says, Hines Ward was a killer. Yes, Steelers love Ed Reed. Took one from Hines. You think I ain't see that one? I saw that one too. I remember all them. If you play defense and you're playing the Steelers when Hines Ward was on the field, your head better be on a swivel for Hines. You're like, yo, where is 86? Where is he at? Is he on this side? All right, cool. I need to know, bro. And he was a Super Bowl MVP. Stan Clair says Mel Blount was an assassin out there. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. The Don Hefequan says it's got to be Mel automatically. I can dig that as well, man. He said these are some dudes, man. Why y'all bringing up Kendrick Green? Why y'all want to play today? Y'all got to stop playing. All right? Y'all got to stop playing. All right. But yeah, it is crazy. Yes, Stan Clair grinning like a lunatic. That's what it was. Absolutely. He going to hit you. And then you see that big smile. It looks like he's supposed to be on like all those, like, you know, the picture frames where it's like the generic family, but it just looks so good. His face should be on all of them, man. But for certain, that's the look, that's the last thing you see before you go night night. And he's like, bro, you really put me to sleep and smile like that? Oh, no. He hit some folks, man. So, yeah, he was one of the ones, man. He was one of those ones, man. So, look, I like y'all style, man. Like I said, for me, I'm going Mel because of the defense part of it, man. Because, like I said, that's one of them guys that I hold up in terms of all-time great defenders, like league-wide. I put him in that category for the position, man. But Hines Ward, man, for the congregation, if that's y'all pick, man. Hey, salute to y'all, all right? Salute to all y'all. I ain't got no problem with Hines, bro. Hines is what it was. Like I said, I would never forget that day, bro. I walk, I was like, yo, Hines, please just don't hit me like that, bro. I do not want to get hit like that, man. My parents watching this game, man, don't hit me like that, bro.